sir. Should we play Assassin's Creed 2
Why
again?
is there no sound on this?
Did you mute that? Yeah, you have it mute. There you go. I fixed the deal. I fixed it. Now you can hear us. Or well, I don't think you can hear us.
All right, episode 23 of Digesting Streams, the podcast that answers the question, should everyone have a podcast? How you doing, Jet?
I am doing great, and I'm doing even way better because this is the first time you asked today. So
It is
it's
the first time I asked.
it's great.
He came into, when we were doing pre-show, he came in and said, "Quick, how you doing?" And I said, "Moshi, Moshi." And I almost reflexively said, "How you doing?" And I thought about it. I was like, "No, I'll ask him on the show." Any fixing of the music is all Jet. This is like Jet being, "Quick, press this button." Quick, press this button. This is like raid callouts for like idiot learning OBS.
It was not like that, but I will take it.
That's how
we
that's
fixed
how I
it.
remember
We
it.
fixed it.
That's how you fixed it. You fixed it. That's true. Jet.
Yes.
I have another. I have an question for you.
Yes, I may have.
What
answer.
What was yesterday, Jet?
Yesterday was the International Day of Ampersand.
Ampersand. Now, I don't know much about ampersand, but I did. You know, it used to be the last letter of the alphabet.
Just really? No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, WXYNZ ampersand. That's why whenever you see it listed in, like, if you've ever had a drop down of all the letters, ampersand's always after Z, or sorry, for the Americans, Z.
This is very interesting.
The only I thought about writing a joke for ampersand and I couldn't think of anything. The only one I saw, and I think Pirate Software did this joke already, so I don't want to steal it, but I'm just going to repeat it now. I'm just going to brazenly steal it, but I've given him credit. Is that the ampersand looks like a dog dragging its butt across the ground?
Yes, I remember that one. I don't think it was his joke. It was his.
It wasn't his joke, but I saw it on
joke.
his stream. The ampersand looks
Yeah,
like a
his
dog.
chat said that, and now you cannot unsee it.
You can't
Never.
see it. It looks like a dog. You just ampersand. How do I put this in chat? Can I put an ampersand in chat without getting?
I can. It's very easy for me. Maybe. Can I not type in chat? What is going on?
There you go. Ampersand. Looks like a dog dragging its butt on the ground.
There you go.
I don't know. But Jet.
Yes.
On a just want to share here. I'm going to share a little bit of me realizing how there was a survey a long time ago that a lot of Americans think that if they just trained a little bit, they could be in the Olympics. Okay? And I am so far off of that pace. And I didn't realize how bad it was until yesterday. So yesterday, I went to a swimming pool. At my gym. I'm very lucky. My gym is quite has a lot of facilities, let's say, and one of them is a swimming pool. And in there, they have a like, you can time yourself and you can swim various lengths of the Olympic events. So I signed up to do the 16, I think it's the mile swim, 1,650 meters, whatever it is. So I swam for a mile. It took me 26 minutes and change. And I felt pretty good about that because it tells you at the end how you compare to everyone else who's done that event that day or that weekend or whatever it was. And I was near the top. Like, oh, I'm up there. Like, I have to scroll up to find my name. And then they had a little tab where you can compare yourself to the Olympic swimmers. And I happened to compare myself to Katie Ledecky. She got the gold in the 1650 meters, the mile swim. And she did it in 15 minutes. She beat me by 11 minutes, Jet. She could have, if we started the same time, she could have gotten out of the pool She could have gotten out of the pool. She could have dried off, swam another 500 meters, and dried off again and still beaten me.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm not going to be an Olympic swimmer. I was very happy with my 26-minute time. I very far behind on Katie Ledecky. I'm not going.
Hey, at least you're doing something. I am not doing any kind of exercise. So
if I could give advice to everyone watching, some sort of movement, kinetic activity you should be doing. Walking a dog certainly counts. It's one of my favorite things to do because I love dogs, and I walk. When Gamer Dog visits, I walk him all the time. Gamer Dog is currently in Ukraine.
I have ADHD. I have anxiety 100% of the day. That's how I burn calories, by overthinking.
You move your arms a lot when you're gaming. This doesn't count. I'm sorry. This doesn't count. Doesn't count. No, doesn't count. Jet.
Yes.
I'm gonna use this moment to stall for a bit while I make sure the slides are up. The slides are good. Okay. Jet.
Yes.
We start with Frosty taking a step back from streaming.
A step back from raiding with us? How dare he?
We missed him for like 2 weeks in a row now.
We're gonna I don't think we're gonna get Frosty to raid with us for like a month, maybe. But he can join us to just chat because he joined us yesterday.
He did. I missed last night.
He was just doing deadlock with Athena while the rest of us were doing our stuff.
Okay. I opted for sleep because as soon as I saw that we weren't raiding DSR, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna sleep then. But here, Jet, because you, me, and Frosty are part of the Twitch Mog Talk team, you know what this means, right? Now that Frosty's not streaming, we're the franchise. We're the face of the program.
I am. In fact, I've been taking his daytime on streaming and getting the union entertained if I can.
There we go. Keep the union entertained. That's what we're here for. Keep Indy entertained. Keep Jazz Geo entertained. He should host us. I mean, he doesn't stream anymore, so I don't know if he could host us. I mean, listen, if Frosty, we'd magnanimously invite you to be on our show one day. We'll have to think of a bit, because I wouldn't just have you on the show. We'd have to do a bit. It wouldn't just be like a come over. I don't know if I'm here to yoink viewers. His viewers come to expect a certain quality of rating and professionalism and world first Prog, and I may not be up there. But yeah, we would have Frosty on the show. We'll have to think of a bit though. Maybe like Frosty can warn. He's gonna make fun. He's gonna be mad at me for this joke. Frosty could warn us about the dangers of being an older gamer.
I mean, yeah, he can just talk about his old days in 14 now.
Back in the old days, my favorite old time Frosty moment is when he used to say that, like, back in the day, you had to, if you wanted to find, there was no party finder. You went into a city and you yelled "Paladin looking for group." That's how you found your parties.
No, Frosty.
Frosty's
very old.
I, as someone who's like understands what he's going through when he's talking about balancing work and streaming, there's a reason the show is done once a week. I would struggle to do a second show per week. I do most of my writings on Sunday, and if I can't write on Sunday, it's the quality of the show drops if I don't have at least a couple of bullet points on my notepad, which is taped to the side of my screen, which you can't see. It covers up half of Jet's face.
It's fine. It's fine. No one needs to see me.
No, Jet. You're 50% of the show. Come on
now. According to the screen, I'm like 25% of the show.
What do you mean? Wait, what? We have the same.
Okay.
All the people on screen.
You and I are 25% of the show. Then we have like a 50% of the show that is chat, and the rest is
the slides.
The news.
The news. Yeah. Okay. All right.
On a screen. Yeah.
Speaking of news, Jet.
Yes.
We're gonna break news on this show because tomorrow, PlayStation 5 is having, or Sony is doing a technical presentation for PlayStation 5. I'm sorry that it's cut off. Here's the thing. I know what they're going to announce tomorrow.
Yes, we all
We can
know.
exclusively reveal, not exclusively. We can reveal semi-exclusively. They're going to announce PS5 Pro tomorrow. And that's not something they've put out. That's just us revealing it to our viewers. Here's how we found out though. On YouTube, if you go to their YouTube, they have an unlisted PS5 Pro. Oh god, this screen capture is terrible. Will this be better? Yeah, PS5 Pro. Yeah. I'm sorry, our camera disappeared. I don't know why that happened. How do I fix this?
Don't worry about it.
PS5 Pro will be tomorrow. This is on their YouTube. This is a screen grab from their YouTube. It was an unlisted video that they accidentally uploaded early, and then people found it, and now we know that they're going to announce PS5 Pro tomorrow. But hey,
what if they are trolling us and they announce PS6? At least a workaround.
A workaround? I don't think there's going to be a PS6 anytime soon.
Do you think there will be a PS6? Because I feel like this is like getting really close, awfully close to the last generation of consoles.
What would become of Sony's PlayStation unit?
I'm pretty sure they are betting a lot on Epic and start releasing games on Steam at the same time as on console.
So PSN Network just becomes Steam? A Steam competitor?
A Steam competitor, yeah.
Okay.
I think they are going to try that.
Listen, I have invested so many hours in trophies that I can't lose them. I just got.
No, I don't think you will. I don't think you will. They will just migrate to Epic.
If does Sony own Epic? How does that work?
I don't think Sony owns Epic, but they have like a big share on them.
Okay.
Like if you see, like at least a couple of years back, they released 7 remake there first before Steam. Then they released Kingdom Hearts, all the collection there first before Steam.
One of my biggest fears is I saw a picture recently of the guy who owns Steam, and there's 2 things I took away from the picture. He is elderly at least, and not thin. I don't want to call him fat, but certainly not thin.
Not thin.
And I love Steam because Steam is such a good resource for the gaming community. That we need this man to live for a very long time, because if Steam ends up in someone who's more profit driven or capitalist driven, Steam is gonna suck really quick. The fact that Steam doesn't succumb to a lot of like the Ubisoft or Origin or Epic Games, the fact that Steam doesn't succumb to profit margins like that or profit incentives is a miracle, and we need to protect Steam at all costs. I'm just afraid.
Yeah,
this is like my internal dread.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if we reach that situation, we will just all become pirates.
Listen, piracy is not a bad thing. All right, piracy preserves things. There are games I want to play that are on the PS1 that I can't play ever again, unless I get an emulator and I pirate it. There was a.
Have you seen that Bloodborne is about to be playable in PC?
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's never coming to Steam or PS5, so why not?
That's true.
On an emulator.
Here's the thing. There's a game I used to play called Road Rash, and this is a very, very old game. It's only on the PlayStation 1, and basically you drove around on a motorcycle and you were racing against other people on motorcycles, and the way you could like pass people was if you had a faster bike, or you could beat them with a stick. You just drove around and then beat them with a stick. And this was my favorite game when I was growing up. Before I got into Final Fantasy, I would get on a bike and just drive and try to beat people with a stick. So,
like the predecessors of GTA, basically.
Predecessors of GTA, yeah. We'll talk. You know what this means? This probably means that GTA is delayed for another year because they're gonna have to. Oh, we'll make it for the PS5 Pro. So they're probably gonna delay GTA for another year.
Can you imagine that they just come around and say, "Oh yeah, GTA 6 is going to be on 2026 instead of 2025 on
Uh,
PlayStation Pro only."
I yeah. Well, I don't think they'll do PlayStation Pro only because that would be stupid. Um, but you're a PlayStation gamer. Are you gonna get a PS5 Pro?
No, I have my
No.
PlayStation 5 and that's it. That's
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
I
not.
have only one kidney now. I cannot afford to lose the other.
Wait, you have one kidney?
Well, I had to sell it for the PlayStation 5 back in the day.
Oh, when do you deliver the kidney?
I don't know. It was so fuzzy. I was very drunk, and it's. I just know it's not there anymore.
That's true. That's true. Just catching up on chat here. The problem is that there are many competitors for Steam.
But we need one that is actually competing against Steam.
The problem is that none of them compete the way Steam competes, right? Because there are a lot of video game stores and distribution platforms, but they don't compete the way Steam competes.
You know, Steam is just way more open with the
Steam is way more
developers,
open.
right?
They're way more indie development friendly, indie dev friendly.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the big. This is like the big thing that Steam does. If you're an indie developer, which I'm a big fan of indie games, I play This Little War of Mine, which I think counts as an indie game.
Yeah.
I've definitely done the like $5. It's a fun game. Let's play that for an afternoon. Just some like random games. I can't think of them now because I don't have my Steam library in front of me. Big fan of indie games. Independent developers, indie TV as well. We're a big fan of indie TV.
We're a big fan
the
of
best,
indie TV,
the best
yes.
chained together streamer I've ever watched for sure. That's 100% true. He streams Chain Together when we do maps. He does Chain Together a lot. I used to have it on the background, and I can't do maps and type in his channel, but like I watch it. Sometimes I just randomly laugh at what's going on over there.
I see.
You finished Chain Together. Oh man, does it have replayability? Celeste streamer.
Celeste
I don't know what
streamer
Celeste
now?
is, but I'll find out
It's
next time I
another
watch it.
indie game. Yeah.
That's true.
We just need to watch indie now.
Let's watch indie. All right, for the next story, Jet.
Yes.
Speaking of playing games, and let's fix this. Wrath has beaten Susano. I'll be honest. I've watched Wrath play a lot of solo content. And when I was thinking about where he was in the story, I thought he would be stuck longer on this because I didn't know how to get there.
On where again?
This is Susano. He had to solo Susano.
Yeah, Susano. Like that, I was reading the note, and it's impressive on how they managed to do it, because it was like he's the only one playing, but he took advantage of his community with 50 million gil and to create a strategy around it, right?
Yeah. So the strategy is basically burst with Picto, live long enough to get the Echo, and then kill it the second time with Echo. Which I hadn't like thought about doing. Like I just thought, oh, he's gonna get stuck here for a while until I didn't think I should have known that Picto could do it, but I didn't think that Picto could do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he realized that he's helping a lot with the community, because there are a lot of players that we do Wanderer's Tales, and we have Susano every week, and we cannot solo it.
Yeah,
and now we can.
Now we can. We definitely
now
can.
we know how to.
Now we know how to do it. I've actually gotten Susano and I just skipped it. So I was like, I don't want to do this. I just skip it.
Yeah, he did burst the balls before the sword. It's like 14 seconds of burst.
Yeah.
So he had. Yeah. He was doing the balls for more than a minute, and then got Echo. Is it a minute for Echo, or is it 20 seconds? I can't remember.
I believe it's 20 seconds, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, so what level was he? 100. He made it to 100.
So get Picto to 100. And with the Echo buff, put out 850k damage in 14 seconds. So basically, basically what he does is he He does enough damage to live. He does enough damage once to live long enough, get the echo, and then the second time round, kill it with echo.
And if it doesn't work, you just try with more echo, right? Because you get 5, 10,
I,
15, 20, or do you
it.
get like 25
I think it's
immediately?
depending on how long you live in the fight. So maybe I could be wrong, but that's
So yeah, that's
it's
the
still very
strategy.
impressive. So I whenever I see it on my Wonder Cells, I just skip it. I just like I'm just not doing that one. There's a bunch of other options available to me.
No, not anymore. Now you can do it. It's a minute, maybe.
I I I queued into speaking of Wonder Cells, I queued into Dunscape, and people on Crystal do not know how to do Dunscape.
Are you having that issue? Like I thought. Have you ever seen Mr. Happy go into like trying to see which server was worse at doing alliance raids and normal content?
Yeah.
And twice he said that Primal was the worst.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Primal was the one that didn't know how to do mechanics, and Crystal wasn't that bad.
My group yesterday when I started doing Wonder Cells, they could not do the first boss in Dunscape. We had like a few people left, and then we refilled and cleared it, but we wiped 3 times on the first boss.
Damn, I
Yeah.
haven't wiped in the first boss in like years already.
Yesterday's group was bad. Leveling
Were you
Picto is
playing
fun.
with Grace?
Leveling Picto is fun. I recommend 100% leveling Picto. It's a fun job. Think of doing Master of the Full Group of Picto? That would be fun. You just burst every boss down. We still won't clear.
No, because okay, yes, but then we have to stop pressing any button as soon as we see the onions.
Oh, we'll just kill them all. We're not
Just kill
because
them all.
every Picto damage just cleaves. There'll be no onions. Just whatever. We'll just never gonna kill the onions in order. Never.
Jesus Christ.
Then you just nuke them all. Yeah, just nuke them all and hope they die in the right order. Let's just
On the same
spray
and
and
the
pray.
right order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. 2 pictos in a mad dungeon is very fast compared to what it used to be. So I'm very glad it exists.
I still have to level all my jobs. I need the achievement points. I'm still. I happen to look. I compared myself to Cider Spider again, and I'm like almost 1,000 points ahead of him now. I don't know where I'm
Just a
getting these points.
thousand?
Just 1,000. I mean, I was like
Damn, dude.
when I noticed that he was also going for all the achievements, and I looked at us then, and I was like 300 ahead. So over the span of however many weeks it's been, I've pulled ahead by 700. Now, if he does all of his relics for Endwalker, he'll catch up really quick.
Do you have all the relics already?
No, I only have the Endwalker relics.
Damn.
And the
How
other thing,
close are you to any relic of Shadowbringers?
I'm I'm like 500 crystal sand from doing all of the Endwalker relics. Full achievement point, and the Endwalker relics are 1,400 achievement points, so I'll be okay. I'll keep my lead as long as I do them before he does his turn in. But I had
Well,
an epiphany. I'm doing something slightly different. I am trying to complete the game, and that means get all the check marks and all the things. So this means that one of the things I'm doing is I'm getting every relic in ARR, but that doesn't give me any achievement points. I'm just doing it because I want to make sure I have everything done. I have
okay.
all the content done. So it's going to take me slightly longer. But there are other achievements that I just collect. Like I do all the orchestrion rolls. There's no achievement point for that. I'm getting all the minions. There's no achievements for that. This is a problem. I just have to complete the game. And this started because I had a Final Fantasy VII, the original, a perfect save file where you collect all the items. You have 99 of each item. You master all the materia. The achievements for ARR relics, it's just once for doing one ARR relic, and that's it. And then you get an achievement for doing the first step of every ARR relic, and then for completing one, basically. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. You
This,
are
this is
just
my problem. I just have to. I want the green check mark to make me go happy.
okay. Now back to your 7 question. Did you get the 1 of 35 99 items.
Yeah.
How? That was basically RNG with the roller coaster minigame.
Uh, when you're a small child, Jet, and you don't have friends because you moved to America and you have a strong British accent, not that they then beat out of me, but when you attend an American public school with the British accent, you don't have. It's hard to make friends. It's hard to make friends.
Still, it's a lot of hours on just 7.
So I was
And
a
I thought
lonely
I put
kid.
a lot of hours on 7.
Oh, I did. I played so much 7 when it came out. Like I had to do everything in that game, and I did everything. And so I have a memory card that probably doesn't work anymore because I just realized that memory cards have batteries in them that expire. But there's a memory card.
Oh,
Yeah. So everything you saved on your PlayStation 1 memory card, it's gonna die eventually.
gone?
Yep. Same
Damn.
thing with any game that's in a cartridge, like Pokemon, like your Red and Blue. Those cartridges will eventually expire, and you'll lose all your Pokemon.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
that's just sad. Wait.
That's just sad. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought we come here to have fun. That was just pure
Oh,
sadness.
I'm sorry. If you can save them by putting them on Pokemon Home, I think it's called.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
you save them. You can save them
But
all out.
that's expensive. You need a Switch for that, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. I don't have Pokemon Home. I haven't actually used it. I use it on Pokemon Go. I'll send things to home every so often, but that's just a Pokemon Go thing.
Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Go in a very long time.
Well, if you play Pokemon Go, I think if you type, make sure, I don't know if I got rid of the command, but let's just see. No, it doesn't work. Never mind. There used to be a
You
Pokemon
had
Go
your
command. Yeah, you could add me.
oh sweet. No, I mean, I will probably just
All
add
right.
you, but
Oh, there
I
you go.
haven't. But there it is. Not quick on Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
034935040096.
So if people want to add me on Pokemon Go, that's how you do it. I don't know. In case it's of use, I've had 2 people add me from there. They told me they
Have
found me
you?
on Twitch during Prog, and someone said in chat that I have Pokemon Go, and hit the command. The Moobot did have to dig deep.
Yep.
All right, Jet.
Yes, sir.
Have you played Astrobot?
Yeah, I played the last Astrobot that
The
came with
Astro's
my
Playroom?
PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that came with the
Yeah,
PlayStation.
yeah. That was fun. It's a really nice platformer.
Have you you think this is gonna win Game of the Year?
I hope he doesn't,
You hope
but
it
I
doesn't.
think he will.
It's going to though.
Yeah, it's going to. I don't know. It's a really weird scenario, right? Because I can see Astrobot being like a really, really nice and amazing game, but I don't feel like it should be on the same level as 7. Especially when I put 120 hours to platinum that thing.
The first one?
Not the first one, this one,
This
and
one.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. It's Astrobot is gonna win against Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Do you think it's way better than that?
If I'm honest, no.
That
Final
is
Fantasy,
my feeling.
but I'm also so in the tank for Final Fantasy VII that was always going to be the answer. Like I just the game is fun. I mean I have played it. I played a little bit over the weekend. It is a lot of fun. I certainly enjoy a lot of the platforming games. It's a silly game. There are fun moments to it. I haven't done the bed scene, or I have done the bed scene. Sorry. It's just a wacky game. I don't know. It's not like the first Playroom game. This is more of a more of a platformer that's fleshed out, and it's just fun. That's all it is. There's no real plot to it that I thought was interesting. It's just fun.
Yeah, it's the people are saying like it's like Mario Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
Just go and do jumping stuff all the day.
Now the take on Twitter that I've seen is that this is going to be the mascot of PlayStation 5, and I
I,
don't think
I,
that's the case now.
I don't. I think it always has been since Astrobot appeared that Astrobot is the mascot of PlayStation.
But I just don't have that association with with PS5.
But okay, fair. I don't think PlayStation needs a mascot.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
different.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think PlayStation needs a mascot for the gaming side. And they used to have Crash Bandicoot, but they
Yeah.
let that die. They sold that IP, I think, and it's not theirs. And I see Astrobot being like, yeah, this is PlayStation, this is the mascot, but it's like it's not the same as Xbox Halo Master Chief being the mascot, right? Like
Yeah.
that was the face. This is a mascot. This is a fun thing they have, in my opinion.
I mean, for me, the mascot, and this is very inappropriate, but the mascot was just going to be the Last of Us. It was going to be Ellie. It's going to be Joel. And the problem is, you can't market that to kids.
Yeah,
This is a
that's the thing,
kid-friendly
and I don't
mascot.
think they own that.
No, that's
because you
Naughty Dog.
yeah, you saw the tweets, right? That they said we don't have that many IPs to make them our IPs like Astrobot, and everyone was complaining that they have a lot of IPs, and it's like no, they do not. They own a lot of studios,
Yeah,
but the studios do their things for PlayStation. It's
it's
not
true. The
their
studios
thing.
keep their IP. Although Helldivers would be a fun IP mascot, but it's not PS exclusive.
It's not PS exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy VII, it's not PS exclusive, or 16 is not PS
It
exclusive.
starts out. It comes to PS first, and then it goes to the other ones.
And that's the case with probably the 90% of the games of PlayStation right now.
And that's why you buy a PlayStation 5 Pro that they're going to announce tomorrow.
I am not quick. I am not.
I don't know if I'll buy one. I don't know.
If you're gonna buy it, buy one for me.
It won't work because I'll buy it in Europe and it'll be the PAL code one.
I
That's
will
still a thing.
make.
That's not a thing.
I don't know. We can work around a VPN or something. Doesn't matter.
No one needs a Pro. That's a good point. No one.
Yeah, no one needs a Pro. I would argue that we were better when we had Slims instead. And it was the same console. It was just a Slim.
I mean, the Switch. Isn't like the Switch Lite coming out? Isn't that a thing?
Switch Lite it already exists.
Can I buy one?
Yeah, you can buy one. It's been like there for maybe 5 years or something like that.
All right. Because I have some traveling in the near future that I need something to do on the plane. I don't know what game to play. No, next weekend, next weekend's show, don't know if it'll happen. The weekend after definitely won't happen, and the weekend after that definitely won't happen. So.
Oh, we're going into hiatus like
hiatus.
Frosty.
Yeah. Well, I have to travel. The I'm going to go see the girlfriend.
I was gonna ask. Yeah, are you going to war?
I'm going scammed. I apologize. I'm going to go meet up with the girlfriend. Do the podcast on the road.
We said that you should be doing the podcast on the train.
To the podcast on the train. I'm like it'll be on the train back from London to Paris. I might be able to do that. I definitely can't. I don't know how to stream from where I'm going to. I don't want to dox my girlfriend. So I'll just say where I'm going to visit her because it's not in a developed. We're meeting up in a vacation spot, but not in a developed part of the world. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like Mexico.
Less developed than Mexico.
I can't be
Still in Europe,
but yeah.
No. My just to pull back the curtain a bit. She's a fan of going to places that are off the beaten path, and so which is great because you go on a fun adventure. But it does mean that sometimes you live in a place where you have to have a map on a piece of paper, and you'd be like, I hope this map is accurate, even though it says it was published in 1995. Hopefully the roads haven't changed in 30 years. Holy shit, 30
They
years.
shouldn't. They shouldn't, right? Do people change a lot roads on Europe?
They build roads. I remember we were in one of our first vacations together. We went to like rural Italy, and this is like 10 years ago, and that part of Italy didn't have internet, like Wi-Fi
Hmm.
or 5G.
Yeah.
And so we were in the rental car, and I'm like, we're lost in the mountains outside of Florence, and she goes, "You're an Eagle Scout. Find north and get us to, and we'll go south. 'Cause that's where Florence is." And I'm like, "Yeah, that doesn't work like that. I don't know what time is it. The sun is above us. It's noon. I didn't see where it rose." And
I was
so
spinning while it was going up.
I
Didn't
was I
see.
was I was napping in the passenger seat while she drove. Uh, and which I wasn't supposed, which also pissed her off because I was supposed to stay awake and keep her company while she drove across Italy. Anyways, so I remember I had to get a map. We found a map in the boot of the car, the trunk of the car, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, all right, it says this road there should be a turn off here, and so we turned off. Eastern Europe, very very Eastern Europe, Indy. But so anyways, like we're looking at the map, and I'm like, the road that's over there doesn't exist on this map. And then I look at the corner of the map. It says published in like 1995, and I'm like, oh, this map is 20 years old, and I don't know if it's still up to date. And so we eventually got there, but all
I
I'm
made
gonna
it
say is
work,
she
right?
was very very angry with me for not for getting us lost. Although I didn't, I lose his argument every time, but I say I didn't get us lost because I wasn't driving, therefore could not have gotten us lost. It's not Estonia. Estonia is actually one of the most internet connected countries in Europe, by the way. They're rebranding themselves as Estonia for electricity,
Are they
internet.
just gonna produce e-girls and e-boys in
I,
Estonia?
I don't know, but they're trying to brand themselves to attract digital nomads or people who work remotely. It's like a whole branding thing. It's not Moldova. Stop trying to guess. Not trying to guess. It's not. It's more developed than Moldova, but stop trying to guess. I don't want to dox her, myself, or my vacation plans. I'll tell you when I come back.
Yeah, like haven't you seen that Quick? Every time Quick has to go to some of these places, he returns with a bullet story or something like that.
I don't think I'll get shot at this time. I don't think
Good.
on the list of near death
Please
experiences.
don't.
I don't plan to. I I should be okay. This will be safe.
My personal recommendation is to download the map before you go.
that,
Just
that that
saying.
was that was also the recommendation when my girlfriend yelled at me in 2014.
Just
So that was
saying.
also the same recommendation. Why did you download it? I didn't think we were going somewhere without Wi-Fi or internet. But anyways, that's why the show will miss not next week, but the weekend after and the weekend after.
Yeah, and don't worry, I will just stream in the morning those days.
Stream in the
Unlike
morning.
today.
You're still playing No Man's Sky, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna play No Man's Sky. I'm gonna play Wukongs
Wukong?
this week.
Hell yeah.
And the other game that Gio gifted me, God damn it, Gio. And I will just play it.
What's the other game?
And reclears tomorrow, of course.
Oh, Reclears. I gotta find a group for that. My static is asleep now because they're only raid logging.
What do you need a group for that? Just go into PF in the morning or whenever you can.
Here's why I can't do PF right now. I've gotten used to skipping sunrise, and PF likes to do uptime sunrise, and I don't like uptime sunrise. I'm just used to
Well,
skipping it. And if PF
yeah,
doesn't skip sunrise, I can't do it.
here's the thing. Just go, do it, do your best, and whenever it's the sunrise, just try not to die. Or if you are gonna die, try not to kill anyone else, and it will be
Does your
fine.
group need a caster for a sub? I can sub. I'm trying. Hold on, let me negotiate. Indy.
On the other side, we could probably use Sunday for that. If you don't mind just going for the
Oh,
book.
they have Lily. That's true. Lily's the goat. Lily's an awesome human being that I've gotten to hang out with a few times. All right, Jet.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna do the quick notes real quick. All right, quick notes real quick. Here we go. Kotaku released an article talking about the augmented Ironworks armor. This came out 10 years ago almost. Just to warn them, because they're clearly living in the past, up next they need to watch me whip, watch me nay, because that also came out 10 years ago. A company has turned NVIDIA GPUs into luxury handbags. So yes, Doom can run on your handbag. Hugh Jackman talked about the need for fresh lube on Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't actually have a punchline for this. I just wanted to read that headline out. Also, fresh lube. Does lube go stale? I actually don't know. Hang on.
Don't ask those questions. We don't
Does lube
need
go
those
stale? I don't
answers.
know. Does
We don't
lube go
need those
stale?
answers.
I just
But
don't know.
I do have a joke for the Doom.
Oh, go yeah.
Okay, I will need everyone to do this. Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you're playing Doom, the original one. Good. Congratulations. Room is zooming is running on your head right now.
Well done. That was very good. That was very good.
It can run anywhere.
Here's the thing. This handbag costs $1,000, and $999 is actually just the GPU.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Just,
Why?
I don't know.
Why
I
is
think
modern society really weird in terms of...
It's art, Jet. It's art.
Yeah, in terms of arts. I was going to say, why is modern society so weird on art? I don't get it.
So I live in what might be the art capital of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's more art in Paris than almost anywhere in the world. I think there might be more art in Paris than anywhere in the world.
Okay.
And a lot of it is crap. Like, I'm just not interested in vast quantities of it. It's just not for me. But what I've noticed is a lot of people, the art that I don't care for, a lot of people will go and see. So there's an audience for every form of art. I think this is the adult version of Rule 34.
Okay, fair. Have you ever seen F for Fake from George Orwell? Is it George Orwell? Orson Welles? Orson Welles.
Orson Welles. Which one?
F for Fake.
F for Fake. I don't know this one.
It's it's one of the first fake documentaries on cinema.
Okay.
And he tackles that it's like a chase of someone that makes copies of art.
Okay.
Right, and they were selling it, and it's just like a fake documentary about that and how his art is more or equally important as the original art, and how it's just based on the people buying the art. Like, if you're buying the art, then it's art. If you're not buying the art, then it's not art. So the problem here, in sum up, it's economics. It's capitalism. Fuck capitalism. We don't need to buy art.
Art is just a tax dodge. Indies
Yes.
point maybe I don't have the cultural capital to appreciate art. I'm willing to accept that. I have seen the Mona Lisa and I don't get it. It's the size of a postage. It's the size of a big monitor. It's not a big painting. I don't know. It's not.
But okay, hold on. Okay, now you're picking my curiosity. What do you say? It's that one is equally better or the same as just a bucket in the middle of a room, because that's modern art, with a big description of why that bucket in the middle of the room is art.
I'm very angry with Indy right now. He beat me to the punchline I was trying to get to. The big Starry Night fan. I need a muse. Rainbow Drip. He beat me to that. When I see Pictomensis grass, I'm like, oh, that's where I wanna. That's beautiful. I want to stand in that. When I see Michelangelo's David, I don't want to stand in that at all. Also, that's actually in Italy, not in France, but whatever. Neither here nor there. When I see a Monet painting, I don't get it. All right, Jet, for our last story.
Sir. Drum rolls. Speaking of capitalism,
a writer of a hit single says Rockstar offered them $7,500 to put into GTA 6, and they said go fuck yourself. Now, I think that's right. I think that's what they should do. because GTA 5 made over $8 billion. So 7,500 seems like very little, like not enough money.
Yeah, because
But
I was starting reading the note and I
yeah,
said maybe it's enough, and then you go on to some point and said, oh, they were offering this for the lifetime of the use of my song
yeah.
inside GTA 6, and I'm like, no, that's not enough.
So here's the thing: $7,500 is not enough money to pay a Rockstar to do it. But Rockstar Games, just so you know, it's enough money to pay us to write a bit for your radio for the talk radio. I would do that. Have you ever listened to the talk radio in GTA?
I've listened a couple, yeah.
They're really funny. My favorite one is a caller calls into the talk radio and says that she is organizing a boycott against phones. And she labels her organization Citizens Rising Against Phones. Crap. Her organization is called Crap. Laszlo. He's so good. I think like I don't know. This is an insultingly little amount of money for what they're asking.
Yeah, it's I get the point of why
For-
Rockstar doesn't want to do more money than that, but like on the artist side, yeah, it's way too little money for a single song that is going to be used for like 12 years or something like that and give them revenue.
Oh, they're gonna use it for a while, forever. I think it's I don't know what the correct answer is. A percentage of sales sounds reasonable, but I understand
No,
the
but okay.
exposure. But here's the thing: the song peaked at in on the UK billboards. They have the exposure. They don't need this.
And also now by doing this news, they have all the exposure they need.
That's probably true.
Everyone knows that they are not going to be in GTA. Everyone that was involved and trying to get into GTA 6, they know already about the song and this group. So exposure is not enough.
Exposure not enough. Sorry, Rockstar, do better. Or hire us and we'll write a bit for you. $7,500 easily enough for us to write a bit. I'm saying I'm gonna send this to Rockstar and they'll.
But they are down 7.5k.
They're down 7.5k. I mean, we'll do a bit.
I think it's a win.
We could do a bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely a win. We could do a bit though. It'd be fun. I don't know. I think we could. What would our bit be about? We could talk about streaming news. Talk about make up video game news. What we could do is we could do a profile on a fake streamer in GTA.
We should just do the news of a Florida man.
Florida man.
Just read news, Florida man.
What we should do is just get a bunch of Florida man stories and create that as a singular streamer, right? Because our favorite bit is what do we love on this show? Streamers doing dumb stuff on stream. We would just make the Florida Man Adventures one streamer and report on that. That'd be Rockstar. That's a great idea for free. Boom. If you want to send $7,500 my way and Jet's way, more than welcome to.
Please. I'm begging you.
Please, we want real jobs. We don't want to go back to. We want to quit our 9 to 5s and do streaming all day. We want to live the dream that Frosty is trying to. That's what we want. That's all I want. Oh man. Jet, good show today. I had fun.
I had a lot of fun too.
We laughed. There were good laughs on this show. And we broke news.
Now I'll be thinking about the radio station and Florida Man as a streamer.
My goal is to platinum GTA 5 before GTA 6 comes out. And if they delay it, it gives me more time to not do it.
Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe. Oh, yes.
Here's the thing. It really bothers me when a video is a little bit longer because they say like and subscribe. So that's why I don't really do that.
Don't worry, you have me. I will do it. Also, come to Twitch and join us for live discussions.
Come hang out on Twitch.
And hit that bell.
Join our Discord.
Should be Should
The
be
bell's
around
here.
here, I
Yeah, over
think.
there. It's over there.
I think should that you know where the freaking bell is.
Yeah, YouTube knows. And the button glows. No, I know that I'm supposed to do that, and it's good for the algorithm. I'm just
Again, don't worry,
it
I
feels
will do it.
weird. It feels weird. It feels weird because I'm like, oh, can you like me and then subscribe to me? And can you like me on Twitch?
You
And
see,
like me
that's
on
why I'm
YouTube?
doing it. This is it's they are not subscribing to me; they are subscribing to you.
That's true. That's true. But listen, whenever we get paid out, I give Jet 50% of the money, so it's fine. Whenever we get paid out, whenever that happens, just do the.
Grow up.
That's the algorithm. It's bad. The algorithms. The problem with the algorithm as is that I need there to be a way to reset it. Just like clear the algorithm and restart over because every so often I'll just get like the worst content. I'm like, I need this content to never appear on my algorithm again.
For I mean, it's very tough, but I think for YouTube, you can just delete your history or part of your history and just change the algorithm.
The problem I have is that YouTube has whatever IP address connected to my Gmail and it knows, oh, this is Harry and he wants to, or this is Quick, sorry, real name. This is Quick and he wants to watch. Listen, I watch a lot of dog videos, okay? I just watch a lot of dog videos. I watch videos of dogs doing silly things. I watch videos on how to train dogs. Positive training techniques, get it? Positive. Thank you. You know, I need the YouTube. I need the Twitter algorithm. I am muting some people on Twitter now just when I get the worst content. I don't know what's happening to Twitter, but the algorithm in the last couple of days has been atrocious.
It's I mean YouTube is getting the extra time right now for some reason, but fuck it, they should know. I think Twitter is having like the last 2 months of the elections, so it's getting wilder and wilder.
I
And it's very fun to me because you can see one tweet of Elon Musk or someone on that party, right? And saying like they are going to help Trump win the elections. And then the next tweet is saying that the same people, the conservators, they're saying like Facebook, Twitter, and other social platforms are colluded with Russia to make the Democrats win. And I'm like, aren't you like the same thing? Like, for me, it's way too fun. I'm way too far away to be engaged on that, but it's very stupid.
We're getting dangerously close to politics, and like I don't want to venture into that, but my favorite meme that people post is they'll find a tweet that is just objectively abhorrent, right? Whatever the content is, and then they'll say things like, Nike used to advertise on this platform. I wonder why they don't now. And then there's the objectively abhorrent tweet. I don't know. I just I can't like I don't I don't have the energy. I mean, I probably do, but right now I don't have at midnight on a Monday after work. I don't have the energy to get into a new social media platform. Like it might be like I will eventually go somewhere else when there's critical mass, but right now I don't have the.
I can make it happen quick. Do you want an invite for Blue Sky?
Yes, send it to me tomorrow because I'm going to bed right away after this. I'm going to edit a few things that I wrote down while you were talking for the show, and then I'm just going to put it on YouTube. Fun fact though, the quick notes. I'm not on TikTok, and I have an ethical problem with TikTok. I don't want to get into it. I have an ethical problem with TikTok. The ownership of your data on TikTok is atrocious. So I don't go on TikTok. I have seen that someone uploaded some of our YouTube shorts on TikTok. That someone sent me, which I thought was funny.
Oh really?
Yeah, they uploaded one of
it was not me.
I didn't think it was you, but I saw the TikTok. Someone uploaded our YouTube shorts for the quick notes. They're getting like 500, 600 views. And so someone on TikTok is just farming our reloading of the short YouTube shorts.
I mean, we just need to make the shorts to make them come here. If they wanna do like free press for us, free marketing, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Do the marketing.
I
Just
do
send
need to
them
stop
back
them,
to
but
us.
I do need to stop them. But the only way for me to stop them is to create a TikTok account, and then the problem with TikTok is that the ownership of your data is so disconnected from the user that it's I'm very much not in favor of it. But yeah, I checked out their channel. They have one upload, and it's just the second quick notes that we did. But on the YouTube side, we're getting 500, 600 views now. So Mazel Tov. I don't know. I'm excited by that. That's more viewers than I thought we would ever get for anything we did.
Nice.
You get 300 views on the average TikTok. Well done. See, Indie TV. There you go.
I agree with Indy, but there is a problem with for me at least. I want to go on a much wider audience, like worldwide audience, and
Yep.
TikTok only limited to Mexican audience. If I do anything there,
You get zero.
so it does it. Yeah, I had to do it in Spanish there.
I mean, we can. If you give me if you write every word to say in Spanish phonetically, we could do this podcast in Spanish.
Yes.
This could be a YouTube problem, Indy. So our most viewed content is last week when we talked about Asmongold. So if we just do an Asmongold watch party, viewings through the roof.
Oh, please don't.
No,
No.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make anyone do that.
No.
I'm not gonna make. I'm aware of the audience. Also, a fixed Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot.
Oh, well.
Have a great day.
Nice.
No, Asmon. I just because I think the algorithm transcribed that we talked about Asmongold. We got a couple of Asmongold. We got some followers and some.
Do we have
likes.
haters now?
We don't have haters. I don't think we have haters.
Ah, shit. That's the only thing we should strive for.
Frosty's
haters.
We should get. Well, Frosty's our number one hater, but he's just mad that we took over his Twitch team. I don't know what a Twitch team is, but we're in it. Jet, we're on top of the Twitch team.
I might need to watch that. Yeah, should be on top of the Twitch team. Yeah, I got a couple of viewers just from being on the team, which is nice.
Yeah,
like they were clicking on Frosty, and so Frosty was not streaming, but someone on the team was streaming. So great.
We are part of Team Montauk.
So Frosty was not streaming, but
we are part of Team
start
Montauk.
every video by naming large streamers. But we say good evening, everyone. Good evening to Asmongold, Pirate Software. Who else is a big streamer? Xenos, Frosty. I don't know. Is that how we should start every podcast now on?
All I'm saying is, we're on top of the team. We are the leader of the team.
Nice.
Frosty.
Pokemon, I should speed, Case in it, Ibai.
All I'm saying is we are the franchise now. Pokemon, I show speed. Oh, just like name drop all the streamers.
Yeah, we just start like 4 or 5 minutes of naming streamers, and you can just put it on the tags at the bottom of the video. We just say we talked about them. We say hi to all of them. Every single podcast.
I have a great open for next week's show. They'll probably be able to guess the punchline if you think about it, but I know how we're starting next week's show. That's what this is gonna be. It's gonna be a good setup. Remind me that I have a punchline for next week's show.
You should write it right away after
I'll
finish.
I'll write it in our Discord. We have little show notes. I'll write it in the show notes and we'll put it there. All right. We're gonna say goodbye to YouTube. Bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
And then we'll do a quick
For real
show. For real this time.